Good morning. Well, I see. No, good afternoon. This morning was spent, driving from Cumbria to Derbyshire, the Don Ammett's leisure dealership thingy, to go and get my shower put back on. So now, when I look at the bottom of my van, I don't see the road. And might have had a mooch in a couple of vans when I was there. You know, because I can. And now, having belted down in 2 hours from Cumbria, I am going to take a little bit longer to go back home. So I have come, first of all, to Kedleston Hall. I came through the HGV entrance because I couldn't remember how wide my van was in Imperial, because I've only written it down in metric. I really should know my Imperials. But yeah, kind of got that wrong. So I took the more interesting route in. So now I'm going to go make the most of having a National Trust membership. I'm in the shade here. But that's one hell of a front garden to have. And that over there is the bridge that you come over if you can remember how wide you are. It was 7 foot something. And I know I probably would have fitted, but it got metal bollards and I was feeling a little bit cautious. I was also a bit wary, a bit hangry, hadn't actually eaten before setting off this morning. How's about that for a front door? And you get that terrible view. It's one of the staterooms. And it is huge. Very Greco. And then you come in here through huge doors into this massive domed room. That bed is utterly ridiculous. There's all palm trees around it. So that was the inside. There's one floor of the state rooms. So these ones that you could do with sticking you on a trolley or something. You just lie down and get towed through so that you can see the see all the ceilings. She get a crick in the neck. I'll take a walk down to the river while I decide what I'm going to do next. I haven't got a huge plan yet again. I very rarely do. I'll drive somewhere, it'll look nice, I'll find something on an app. It'll do. It's quite nippy today. Do you like this? Just over there, so just over there is the golf course, which goes all along there. And it is absolutely full of geese. One wrong play of the ball and it's going to be an almighty racket over there. flipping of those cold. Anyway, let's remove the sheep poo covered footwear and go and work out where I'm going to go and stay tonight. I'm not far from Matlock. So I think that's the area I'm going to aim for and see what's there. I could do with a coffee, but not in this car park. Honest to God, sheep have got the survival skills. I have a standoff. Right. Yeah. I have come to Cromford. To Cromford Mill car park. Sounds glamorous, doesn't it? It's absolutely full of birds. Yeah. The mill is like a shopping complex and all sorts up there, and then there's a canal bit, and I thought it'd be quite nice to spend a night and part tomorrow here, have a look around. Arkwright Society are the ones who've got the mill and that. £12 for the night. It says no overnighting, but we'll turn a blind eye. I'm quite happy with that. Whack my massive teddy on. Look at the size of this thing. I can actually just climb inside it. It's great. I won't put it on as a comfort thing because I've got the heating on in the van. Just on low, just ticking over. It was -5 when I left Cumbria this morning, and I've just had a look, and apparently it's 0 degrees here at Cromford. But it's 4 degrees back at home. It seems a bit back to front. So we shall see. I'll put the heating on night mode later and just let it tick over, because I've got my big fleecy duvet cover on. I've thought this one out. And I've got the kettle on. I've also got a giant hot water bottle. You know, one of those really long ones that you can just like stick down the full length of you. I've no idea how much water it takes. I'll probably find out if I get cold enough, but I think it'll be alright. It looks like I am the only van here. There's no sign of anybody else, and it's very quiet. You're under the trees, so probably not the best one when it's bucketing it down, but for weather as it is, it's absolutely fine. I'm just hoping when I leave tomorrow, if it's going to freeze overnight, I'm really hoping that to get out of here I don't have to go back up the 1 in 8 hill out of Cromford. I'm hoping I can follow the river now to where I go next. Because if it's icy, that is going to be fun. I might just move to Cromford. I'll just go live here, it'd be fine. Get somebody to post me my computer for work. I've got internet. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to go and have a look around the mill. I had a brief look round earlier, but everywhere is starting to shut. But apparently it all opens again tomorrow. So there's a visitor centre, and you can have a guided tour if you so wish. And then over the road is the canal. And there's a couple of cafes there, and I saw something about canal boat trips. Not convinced it's the weather for it at the moment. So yeah, I decided I am just going to hunker down for the night with a radio, and a lot of coffee, and see what tomorrow brings. Probably Bakewell. Gothy Poo likes a Bakewell tart, and it seems only right to pop to the home of the Bakewell tart to get one to take back home. Because yeah, nobody came with me because we're all working or away at camp. Hard life, isn't it? Good morning. He said it was going to snow last night, but obviously it wasn't optimal temperatures, and so I got woken at 5 this morning by what sounded like somebody trying to play xylophone on the top of the van. There is a downside to parking under trees. Didn't keep me awake though. Once I'd registered that it wasn't somebody tapping the way round, I just nodded straight back off. So at least when I woke up this morning, the van was lovely and warm. So now the plan today is I'm going to go and have a look at this mill. It's absolutely peeing it down, but you know, I've got a trolley somewhere. It means demolishing the overcab shelf to find it, because I think it's right at the very back. Yeah, go and have a look at the mill, and then head to Bakewell. Don't think I'm going to bother with Matlock. Doesn't look to be a huge amount of parking there, and on a day like today I've no desire to get in a cable car and pop up to see a misty view. I say view, to go up and see mist and fog. So I'm going to stick to the lower levels and see what I can find. But now I just got to brave going outside. It's just over the road. It's the canal head. And it's quite a busy road down there during the day, but at night it was really quiet. You can get your canal art. It is really wet. It's that really fine rain as well. Anyway, just over the road as well, if you're looking at somewhere to stay for Cromford Mill, is, I think it's a rugby club. Now, I had a really nice peaceful night, all on my lonesome, apart from the rain, the xylophone rain. But should you so desire, you can stay here and I would say that at least half a dozen people decided to stay here. Yeah, this is one of those where sometimes I prefer not to have company. I was saying to the lady down there last night, I've got the music coming out of their van, which is quite surprising for homeowners. We're normally such a shy and retiring bunch. Yeah, sometimes I prefer a little bit of solitude and know that nobody's going to be knocking. It can be unsettling some places when you're staying over. If in doubt, move. You know, if you're really getting the heebie-jeebies, go find somewhere else. There's always somewhere else. But there are some basics, which is basically park so that you can exit quick. Oh God, there's a whole load of walkers coming. Yeah. So what was I saying? Park where you know you can escape. So point towards the entrance. Don't, you know, reversing, don't drive in. Pack up at night. You know, get yourself sorted, get your washing up done, get yourself packed up, because the last thing you need is for making an escape and finding a ridge monkey flying around your van. Yeah, big tip there. And just don't put yourself where you feel unsafe. Park up early. So don't wait until you're absolutely knackered. You know, give yourself the energy to be able to move on safely. And I don't put a steering wheel lock on when I'm stopping somewhere. I use my other security. Excuse me. But it's dead easy to get rid of when I need to get going. So yeah, top tips. Good for even if you're not travelling solo. Right, let's go and have a look at the mill. There's a cheese shop. Let's go and find out about cheese. Oh my goodness. It's all gluten free. You never get that. I have to pop back to the van and get my purse because I forgot that. But they've got some cheese. They've got some nice looking ones. So now we're going to go and try. They've got bookshops. An antique shop. So there you go for the antique shop. Get yourself some heritage antiques. I've got the Millyard Studio Gallery. And weave it and knit it. And then once you've done the shops and you've got your mill yard manager pass, I think it was £14.50, and you can go and have a trip around the mill. Go for the Arkwright experience. And this fascinated me. I saw this yesterday. This patch here around, it's called the poison wall, and it was all the chemicals that were being used were absorbed into the wall, and it leaches out in the yellow down here. And so when they wanted to use this mill building, they had to encapsulate the interior. So basically it's got an inner skin so that it protected everybody that's inside from all the poisons that were in there. But the thing is, it says they took hazardous waste of 239 tonnes removed during the work on it, which is like massive. But also people were working within those with all those toxins and poisons in the air. And they were just like, yeah. I mean, I suppose, who didn't know? Science is a wonderful thing. It does help us progress. You know, gives us knowledge not to repeat things. But, yeah, it can't be much of a life. Oh well, got myself some goat's cheese Gouda. And I'm going to go and see if I can, yeah, I'll go to the Bakewell and then head out. I need gas, and there is absolutely nowhere locally that's doing LPG. And I've got to be careful how I go north, because north has had quite a bit of snow sort of around the top of Derbyshire and the offside of Manchester. So I think I'm probably going to have to go south to go north. I do not want to get stuck in anywhere, and I don't want to test it, and I don't want to get stuck in user traffic. Yeah. Anyway, Critch Tramway Village is around here as well. John Smedley's Mill. There's all sorts. There is lots around here. Think better weather. So, not better, just drier weather, and it would be a really nice place to have a good potter around. You know, it can keep you occupied for a few days around here. Join me next time to find out whether I'm frozen solid without gas in a car park in Derbyshire, or if I even managed to find the Bakewell tart I was seeking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding the bell, all of that jazz, and yeah, you'll get to hear when I'm out on the loose again. See you next time. Thanks for watching.